Someone like Donald Trump
Mm,
losing everything
right.
and then bouncing back to become, a billionaire again
Yeah.
in just a few years, it
Yeah.
really makes you think about the hidden forces at play, right?
It
The
does.
kind that might be shaping our
Yeah,
financial destinies, whether we realize it or not.
absolutely.
Today, we're diving into T. Harv Eker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind
Oh,
to uncover exactly that.
right.
You've shared some excerpts from his book,
Yeah.
so let's see what we can learn.
I think there's a lot to unpack here.
I agree.
It's actually fascinating that you picked up on that Trump example
Okay.
because Eker himself had,
Oh, really?
a similar roller coaster ride with money.
Okay.
He wasn't born wealthy.
Got it.
In fact, he struggled for years,
Huh.
despite trying all sorts of business ventures.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it's what led him to study
Okay.
the mindsets of the super rich. And that's where he discovered this idea of a money blueprint.
A money blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. It sounds like some kind of secret code to wealth.
Right.
What is it?
Well, think of it like the blueprint for a house.
Yeah.
It's it's a pre-programmed
Okay.
set of beliefs
Right.
and assumptions about money
Got it.
that's often running in the background of our minds.
Okay, in the background. So
Yeah.
we're not even necessarily aware of it.
Most of the time, no.
Okay.
And Aker says it's formed really in life
Okay.
through things like our parents' attitudes towards money
Mm-hmm.
and even, specific emotional incidents.
So you're saying our financial reality is basically shaped by our childhood experiences.
To a large degree, yeah.
It sounds a bit
I know what you mean.
deterministic, doesn't it?
Yeah. A lot of people feel that way.
Right. Yeah.
But that's where things get interesting. Because while Eker acknowledges the impact
yeah.
of our upbringing, right?
Right.
He also believes we
Right.
have the power
Right.
to rewrite our money blueprints.
Okay, so we're not just stuck
Yeah.
with whatever financial programming we received as kids.
Absolutely not.
We can actually
Yeah.
upgrade our systems.
He would say reprogram.
Reprogram.
Okay.
Okay, so I like that. It's not just
Fate.
yeah.
Set in stone.
Yeah, yeah.
He calls these new supportive beliefs wealth files.
Wealth files, okay?
Mhm.
I like that.
And
Uh-huh.
he provides a whole series of them in his book,
Okay.
each
Uh-huh.
with specific declarations and actions to help,
Yeah.
shift your mindset of behaviors.
So it's not just like thinking positive thoughts.
No.
It's about actually changing your
Yeah.
actions as well.
You got it.
Okay.
So to change your financial reality,
Okay.
Eker says you need to identify the origins of your money blueprint
Okay.
and actively replace those old beliefs
Yeah.
with empowering ones.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm curious about what these wealth files
Yeah.
actually look like in practice.
Okay.
What are some examples?
One of the most impactful ones
Okay.
is wealth file, #10.
All right.
Rich people are excellent receivers.
Ooh, interesting.
To install this file,
Right.
right? Eker encourages you to practice gratitude,
Okay.
enthusiastically celebrate any money you receive,
Mm-hmm.
and even get comfortable
Okay.
accepting compliments.
Okay, that's interesting.
Right.
I usually focus on giving, not receiving.
Yeah.
I never thought of receiving as a skill that needs to be developed.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You should better at it.
Eker argues that both giving and receiving
Okay.
are crucial
Right.
for financial abundance.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not open to receiving,
Yeah.
you're actually,
Locking the natural flow.
interesting. So there's this flow,
Yeah.
and we need to be open to it.
He illustrates this beautifully
Yeah.
with his rainstorm analogy.
Oh, right.
Remember that one?
The one about the lean-to?
Yes.
He built while camping, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that story really stuck with me.
I think it's one of his best.
Yeah.
Do you remember how he noticed
Mm,
that everything under the tarp was dry,
right.
but a huge puddle
Yeah.
had formed at the bottom?
Right outside the lean-to.
Right.
So it was like protected,
Mm-hmm.
but then right outside it was...
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
all this abundance had collected there.
Yeah.
And he realized
Uh-huh.
that nature is abundant,
Okay.
but not discriminating.
So it's just going to go wherever
Yeah.
it's open to go.
Yeah. If one part stays dry,
All right.
another part gets doubly wet.
And he applies that same principle to money.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
He says there's plenty of money flowing around.
Got it.
But if you're not willing to receive your share,
Yeah.
it'll go to someone else who is.
So becoming a good receiver is essential,
Hmm.
for attracting and keeping wealth.
I think so.
What other wealth files
Yeah.
does Eker recommend
What?
rewiring our financial programming?
Another crucial one
Right.
is wealth file, #17.
Got it.
Rich people constantly learn and grow,
Okay. So always
always improving.
learning, growing, changing.
Eager stresses the importance of
Okay.
seeking advice from mentors
Yeah.
who are already financially successful.
So you want to be successful.
Hmm?
Learn from successful people,
Right.
not from
Yeah.
unsuccessful people.
And continuously upgrading your skills in your chosen field.
So if you want to achieve financial success,
Yeah.
you need to learn from those who are already doing it.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
But how do you find these mentors?
Yeah, that's the question.
Especially if you're just starting out.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And leads us to another crucial difference
All right.
between the rich and the poor.
Okay.
Their mindsets.
Okay, their mindsets.
Aker doesn't shy away from
Okay.
highlighting these contrasts.
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting.
I think so.
What kind of mindset differences is he talking about?
For example,
Okay.
he says
Yeah.
rich people play the money game to win,
Yeah.
while poor people play not to lose.
So it's not just about the actions they take,
No.
but their underlying intentions as well.
Precisely.
Okay, wow.
Their entire approach
Yeah.
to the game is different, and that shapes
Okay.
their choices and outcomes.
Yeah.
He also observed that
Yeah.
people admire
Mhm.
other successful people,
Right.
while those struggling financially
Okay.
often resent them.
Is he suggesting that resentment of wealth actually hinders our own growth? Wow, okay.
Eaker believes that surrounding yourself
Okay.
with successful people
Yeah.
is a powerful way
Right.
to reshape your own mindset and beliefs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that can be hard to do
Yeah.
if you're harboring negativity
Right,
towards
and
them.
pushing them away.
You are.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got to reprogram our minds to be attracted
Yeah.
to successful people.
And to success.
And to success, yeah.
Instead of feeling resentful.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Lots to think about.
I agree.
I think that's a good place to pause for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
We can pick up the rest of these wealth files next time.
Great. Looking forward to it. So, surrounding yourself with success can actually reprogram your money blueprint.
Yeah, it's like osmosis in a way.
That's a fascinating idea.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just about thoughts, right?
Right.
Eker also emphasizes taking action.
He absolutely does. He acknowledges
Yeah.
that affirmations and visualizations can be helpful,
Right.
but real transformation requires action, even when it feels uncomfortable.
Ah,
He uses a great analogy about,
yeah. The man hanging off a cliff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
the man is desperately clinging to the edge, yelling for help.
Right.
A booming voice from above says, "This is God.
Okay.
Let go and trust."
And the man replies,
Yeah.
"Is there anybody else up there?"
Exactly.
Hilarious, but it makes a point.
Right.
It's about letting go of our old ways of thinking
Yeah.
and taking a leap of faith, even when it feels scary.
Sometimes, especially when it feels scary.
Right, yeah.
It's like breaking a wooden arrow with your throat.
Wait, what?
Right.
Breaking an arrow with your throat?
Like Eker challenges people to do in his seminars.
That sounds intense.
It is.
Is that even possible?
I'm not sure I'd want to try it myself.
Yeah, me neither.
But it illustrates Eker's point about,
It's okay.
pushing past our fears and taking bold action.
So it's a metaphor.
It is.
Okay, I get it.
He believes that extraordinary results require extraordinary effort.
Okay, so we're starting to see
Yeah.
how our mindset impacts our financial reality
Mm.
and that we need to take action.
Action is key.
What are some other wealth files
Sure.
that can help us make this shift?
Wealth file #12 is a game changer.
Okay, number 12.
Rich people think both.
Boom.
Poor people think either.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What does that mean
Yeah.
in the context of money?
It's about having an abundance mindset.
Okay.
Rich people believe they can have it all.
Okay.
They approach situations looking for win-win solutions.
Like that time Eker negotiated for his vacation home in Arizona?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone told him he'd have to pay over $1 million to get what he wanted in that area.
Right.
But he refused to settle
Okay.
for either a higher price or fewer features.
So he wanted the house.
He wanted it
So
all.
wanted it all, yeah.
He held out for a deal that worked for both him and the seller.
And it paid up.
He got his dream vacation home
Wow.
for under $1 million.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The great example of how a both mindset can open up
Yeah.
unexpected possibilities.
I love that story.
It's a good one.
It's inspiring to see that kind of creative problem solving in action.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another wealth file
What's
that can help us shift our thinking?
wealth file? Hashtag 13.
All right, number 13.
Rich people focus on their net worth.
Okay.
Poor people focus on their working income.
For those of us who might not be
Yeah.
totally familiar with the term,
Uh-huh.
can you quickly explain what net worth means?
Sure. Net worth is basically the total value of your assets.
Okay,
Things you own,
got it.
like your house, car, investments,
Right.
minus your liabilities.
Okay.
Things you owe, like loans or credit card debt.
So it's not just about how much money you make.
Right. It's about
Overall financial position.
Eaker emphasizes that building assets that generate passive income is key to growing your net worth.
So you want your money
Mm-hmm.
to be working for you,
Exactly.
not you working for your money.
He actually breaks net worth down
Oh, okay.
into 4 components.
Right.
Income,
Okay.
savings,
Got it.
investments,
Mm-hmm.
and simplification.
Simplification.
Yeah.
What does that mean
Well,
in terms of finance?
It's about getting rid of unnecessary expenses
Okay.
and commitments that drain your time, energy, and resources.
So it's about like
Yeah.
living more intentionally,
Mhm.
focusing on what truly matters.
Exactly.
So it's not about deprivation,
No.
but rather about,
It's about conscious consumption.
okay, conscious consumption. I like that.
Iker even encourages getting creative with spending.
Yeah.
Why always buy new
Yeah.
when you can find great deals on used or refurbished items?
Right. Yeah, there are so many ways to save money.
You just have to be open to them.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're seeing the importance of expanding our focus beyond just our paycheck
Okay.
and looking at the bigger picture of our net worth.
Okay, but how do we actually get better at managing money?
That's where Wealth File hashtag 14 comes in.
All right, number 14.
Rich people manage their money well.
Okay.
Poor people mismanage their money well.
So it's not that they don't manage it,
Everyone manages their money in some way.
but it's how they manage it.
Right. Eker stresses that
Right.
wealthy individuals don't necessarily have higher IQs.
Okay.
They just have better money habits.
So it's not about being a math whiz.
Not at all. It's about developing supportive financial practices.
Okay, so like good habits.
Right. Like
Yeah.
think of a 5-year-old dropping an ice cream cone on the pavement,
Okay.
and the parent immediately buys them another one.
Right.
It rewards a financial mistake
Mm-hmm.
instead of learning from it.
Right. It's enabling that bad behavior.
Eker believes it sends the wrong message to the universe,
Oh, well.
that you can't handle more abundance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like you're saying, I'm not responsible enough to
Yeah.
handle this.
Yeah. Don't give me any more
Right.
because I'm just going to waste it.
Exactly.
That's a really
Yeah.
interesting way to look at it.
It's all about the energy you're putting out there.
Okay.
So how do we break free
Yeah.
and start managing our money well?
Especially if we didn't learn these skills growing up.
Eker has a very practical system,
Okay.
dividing your income into 6 separate bank accounts.
6. Okay.
Financial freedom account for long-term investments.
Come
Play
now.
account
Play account.
for guilt-free spending on things that make you feel abundant.
I like that one.
Long-term savings for spending account
Okay.
for big purchases down the road.
Okay.
Education account for personal and professional development.
Okay.
Needs account for essential expenses.
Mm-hmm.
And charity account for giving back to causes you believe in.
Okay, so remind me about the play account again.
Sure.
It sounds fun. It's about dedicating a portion of your income each month
Okay.
to spend on things that bring you joy and make you feel rich.
Okay, so like fun stuff.
Yeah, it might seem counterintuitive,
Uh-huh.
but Eker believes that consciously cultivating the experience of abundance
Okay.
is crucial for attracting more of it.
So it's like you're showing the universe
Yeah.
that you're ready to receive.
That you appreciate abundance.
Yeah. Give me more of this.
Exactly.
It's about finding that balance
Yes.
between enjoying life today
Mm.
and investing for the future.
Precisely. Speaking of balance,
Okay.
let's talk about debt.
Oh boy. Debt.
Eker has strong opinions about that.
I'm guessing it's not a fan.
He calls debt financial cancer,
Wow.
believing it keeps you trapped in a cycle of working
Okay.
just to pay off your obligations
Right. Yeah.
and prevents you from building real wealth and freedom.
So you're just like on this hamster wheel.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah. And you're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
So what's the antidote? How do we break free from that cycle?
He advocates for creating a debt reduction plan
Okay.
and committing to paying it off as quickly as possible.
That makes sense.
He also cautions against taking on new debt
Okay.
especially consumer debt,
Mm-hmm.
which he considers a major trap
Okay.
that reinforces the poor mindset.
So it's like you're telling the universe,
Yeah.
I'm not abundant.
I need to borrow.
I need to borrow.
I
Yeah.
don't have enough.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
This is where personal responsibility comes in.
Right. We have to take ownership.
It's easy to blame external factors,
Uh-huh.
but ultimately,
Yeah.
we have the power to make choices
About how we use our money.
about how we manage our finances.
Okay. So no more blaming the banks
Or the government.
or the government. Yeah.
Or the economy.
Or the economy.
It's on us.
Okay.
I agree. Eker is all about taking ownership of your situation
All right.
and aligning your choices with your goals.
So if you want to be wealthy,
Yeah.
you have to make choices.
You have to act like a wealthy person.
Yeah. Okay.
He might even say
Yeah.
rich people are bigger than their problems.
Oh, yeah. He does say that.
They don't dwell on their debt.
Okay.
They take action to address it and move forward.
Okay. So they're not ignoring it,
No.
but they're not letting it control them.
Right. They're taking control of it.
Okay. And they probably aren't afraid to seek professional advice when needed.
Absolutely. Eker encourages consulting financial advisors,
Okay.
accountants, and other experts who can guide you
Yeah.
with a solid financial plan.
Okay. So it's not like weakness
No.
to ask for help.
It's a sign of strength.
It's smart.
It is.
Okay.
Before we move on,
Yeah.
I want to touch on wealth file, #15.
All right. Number 15.
It feels relevant,
Okay.
especially in today's world.
What is it?
Rich people work hard,
Okay.
but they also know how to have fun.
Okay.
Poor people work hard
Uh-huh.
and don't know how to have fun.
It's all about that balance.
It is, Eker believes, life is meant to be enjoyed,
Mm-hmm.
not just endured.
So it's okay to enjoy yourself,
Absolutely.
even if you're not rich yet.
Eker was determined to get rich doing what he loved.
Right.
And he worked hard to get there,
Yeah.
but he always made sure to have fun along the way.
Yeah, it's not about delaying gratification forever. It's
Yeah.
about finding that balance.
He encourages finding work you're passionate about,
Okay.
even if it requires some short-term sacrifice.
Okay, so maybe you're not making a ton of money at first, but you're
Mhm.
doing something you love.
When you genuinely love what you do,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like work.
That's so true.
It's such a different perspective
Yeah.
from the, grind and hustle mentality that's so prevalent today.
Yeah, it's like you have to suffer to
Right.
be successful.
Yeah, and that's not true.
It makes you wonder how many people are stuck in jobs they hate,
Right.
just going through the motions.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Aker's message is that
Huh?
you have the power to choose a different path,
Okay,
one that aligns with your values
got it.
and brings you joy.
Okay, so it's not selfish
No.
to want to enjoy your work.
But remember,
Okay.
it doesn't mean being lazy
Right. Yeah.
or avoiding hard work.
Yeah, you still have to put in the effort.
Rich people are often incredibly driven,
Yeah.
but they also know how to recharge
Right.
and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
And they probably have
Yeah.
a well-funded play account
Exactly.
to help them do just that.
That's right. It's about creating a life
Okay.
that feels abundant in all areas.
Not just financially.
Right. We've covered a lot of ground in this part of our deep dive,
We have.
from managing money
Mm.
and building net worth
Yeah.
to finding work we love
Yeah.
and having fun along the way.
It's all connected.
It is. What key takeaway is resonating most with you?
I think it's the idea
Yeah.
that our financial reality is a reflection of our inner world.
That's deep.
If we want to change our financial outcomes,
Yeah.
we need to start by changing
Mindsets.
our mindsets and habits.
That's a powerful insight
Yeah,
and is incredibly empowering.
it is.
You're not a victim of your past programming.
Right.
You have the power.
To create a more abundant reality.
You do.
That's great.
Eker's Wealth Files.
Yeah.
Give us a roadmap for doing just that.
Awesome. Ready to explore the final set.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's finish strong.
Okay, let's do it.
What other wealth files
Oh, okay.
can help us unlock our full financial potential?
Wealth File, #16,
Okay.
is all about
All right.
taking a long-term perspective.
Okay. Long term.
Rich people think long-term.
Okay.
Poor people think short-term.
It's about resisting the urge for instant gratification
Yes,
and making choices that align with our long-term goals.
exactly.
Okay.
Eker says
Mm-hmm.
rich people have a clear vision for their future, and they make decisions today
Yeah.
that support that vision.
Okay, so they're not just thinking about right now.
No, they're playing the long game.
Yeah, they're thinking years, decades.
He uses the analogy of planting a tree.
Okay, I like that one.
You can't just wait.
Yeah.
until you're hot and thirsty
Right.
and expect a shady tree to magically appear.
I need shade now.
Right. You need to plant the seed years
Yeah.
in advance.
So how do we apply this long-term thinking to
Right.
our finances?
Eker suggests setting specific financial goals
Okay.
and then creating a plan to achieve them.
So you got to have a plan.
He's a big fan of vision boards, too.
Vision boards. Okay, tell me about vision boards.
It's basically a collage of images and words
Okay.
that represent your dreams and goals.
Okay, so you can like look at it every day.
Yeah, it's a powerful way to keep your goals top of mind
Okay.
and stay motivated.
All right, so it's like a reminder.
Exactly.
Eker also emphasizes the importance of delayed gratification.
Right, instead of spending all your money today,
Yeah.
invest a portion of it for future growth.
This reminds me of what we discussed earlier about focusing on net worth rather than just our working income.
It's about building assets
Okay.
that will continue to generate wealth over time.
Right, so it's not just about the paycheck you're getting.
No, it's about building something that will last,
Okay, something that'll pay you.
even when you're not working.
Yeah, okay.
Building on that idea.
Okay.
Let's talk about wealth file. #18.
Right, number 18.
Rich people act in spite of fear.
Okay.
Poor people let fear stop them.
So this is about not letting fear control you.
This one sounds intense.
It does.
Is Eker saying we should just ignore our fears?
Yeah, like pretend they don't exist?
Not exactly. He acknowledges that fear is a natural human emotion.
Right, we all feel it.
We all experience fear,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want us to let it paralyze us.
Okay, so we acknowledge it, but we don't let it stop us.
He actually compares fear to a cobra.
A cobra, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dangerous.
Right, it can be.
But we can overcome it.
He says a true warrior can tame the cobra of fear.
So we can tame it?
It's not about pretending fear doesn't exist,
Yeah.
but rather choosing to act in spite of it.
So even though we're feeling afraid,
Mm-hmm.
we still take action.
In fact, Eker believes fear can be a sign that you're on the right track,
Oh, look
that you're pushing yourself
Yeah.
outside of your comfort zone.
Okay, that's a good point.
So how do we tame that fear?
Yeah, how do we tame the cobra?
Any practical tips?
Yeah, give us something we can do.
One powerful exercise
Okay.
is to write down your biggest financial fears.
All right, so we're confronting them.
Yeah, and then imagine the worst case scenario happening.
Okay, so we're really going there.
We are. And then
Okay.
write out a plan
Got it.
for how you would handle it.
So we have a plan.
We do. Often when we confront our fears head on,
Okay.
we realize
Uh-huh.
they're not as insurmountable as they seem.
It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be.
It rarely is.
That makes sense.
It's like taking away fear's power
Okay.
by having a plan in place.
Yeah, so it's not controlling us anymore.
This ties back
Yeah.
to that rich people are bigger than their problems idea.
Right, they don't let fear control them.
They face their challenges head on
Yeah.
and find solutions.
Okay, so it's about being proactive.
Exactly.
And remember Eker's equation?
Yes.
CZ equals WZ,
Meaning
meaning your comfort zone equals your wealth zone.
the more you expand your comfort zone by facing your fears,
Okay.
the more you expand your potential for wealth.
Okay, so it's like we're stretching our
There.
capacity.
You're stretching your capacity for wealth,
I like that.
like a muscle.
Okay,
The more you work it, the stronger it gets.
that's a great reminder to push past those limiting beliefs.
Yeah, don't let fear hold you back.
What's the final wealth file
All right, last but not least,
we need to install?
it's wealth file. #19.
Okay, number 19.
Rich people constantly learn and grow.
Okay,
Poor people think they already know.
so it's about being open to learning.
This one's all about embracing a growth mindset
Okay?
and acknowledging that learning is a lifelong journey.
It's about staying curious
Yes,
and open to new ideas.
absolutely. Successful people are always seeking new knowledge,
Yeah.
skills, and perspectives.
So they're not afraid to admit
No.
that they don't know everything.
Eker even suggests actively seeking out mentors, coaches, and advisors.
So find people
Mhm.
who are further along the path than you are.
People who can teach you something.
Okay, and learn from them.
It's like surrounding yourself
Yeah,
with a team of experts
that's okay, team.
who can guide you and accelerate your growth.
And don't forget about reading books
Right, and attending seminars
and taking courses.
and continuously upgrading your skills.
So it's not just about acquiring knowledge.
It's about applying it.
Okay,
It's about putting it into practice and taking action.
right, so we got to actually do something with it.
That's really been a recurring theme
Yeah,
throughout all of these wealth files.
it has.
And I think it highlights something crucial about Eker's philosophy.
What's that?
True wealth goes beyond money.
Oh, okay.
It's about personal growth,
Okay.
continuous learning,
Mm-hmm.
and living a life of purpose and fulfillment.
I love that.
It's a much richer definition of wealth
Yeah,
than just focusing on the number in your bank account.
exactly.
And remember,
Yeah.
as Eker says,
Okay.
every master was once a disaster.
Ooh, I like that.
So don't be afraid
Okay.
to make mistakes along the way.
Yeah, we're going to mess up.
Embrace them as opportunities for learning and growth.
So it's not about being perfect.
It's about progress.
Progress. Yeah.
It's about getting better each day.
What a great message to end on.
Yeah.
So if you're listening,
Mm-hmm.
think about the changes you're willing to make in your
Yeah.
thinking and actions to become the kind of person who naturally attracts wealth and abundance.
It's about becoming the right person.
Remember,
Yeah.
it's not about what you achieve,
Mm.
but who you become.
That's the real secret.
That's powerful.
And the power to create more abundant reality
Yeah.
lies within you.
So we have the power.
You do
Bomb.
start by examining your beliefs,
Okay.
shifting your mindset,
Mm-hmm.
and taking consistent action.
This was an ongoing process.
It is.
Oh, and don't forget to have fun along the way.
Absolutely. Life is too short to be serious all the time.
This has been such an insightful deep dive into the secrets of the millionaire mind.
I've enjoyed it.
We hope you've gained some valuable insights that will help you on your journey to financial freedom.
And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination.
That's a great point.
Enjoy the ride.
Thanks for joining us.